What's up everyone, China Cycling here. A quick video today about a problem I had and how I solved it. So this is my commuter bike. I do the school run in it, take my son to kindergarten in it. And I had a problem, so let me show you down here. This was my old setup. So as you can see, I'm running a one by on this. So I got a one by on the front and on the back, just in a 1136. Don't really have to go up any hills or anything, so that's enough. And so with my old setup, I was running this guy, just a cheap Chinese crank. And most of the days I was using this, which is 34. Yeah, most days I just use this 34. And as you can see, the BCD is 4 times 104. Like your standard mountain bike cranks, always 4 times 104 BCD. And so that was fine. But recently I switched my road bike over to 165 cranks. I've got shorter legs. I find the 165 cranks spin a lot nicer. And so I wanted to switch my mountain bike over to 165 cranks too. These are 1/7ers. And so you'd think, okay, piece of cake, just buy another cheap crank that's 165. But in China, it's so hard to find 165 cranks. I have no idea why. They're not the tallest of people. I'm not the tallest person, but they all use 170 cranks or 172.5. It was so hard to find 165 cranks. And in 4 by 104 BCD, the cheapest cranks I could find were like 2,000 RMB, like 200 pounds. And I wanted something cheap just because this is my commuter bike. So I found this SRAM crank set. Exactly what I was looking for, like fairly light, and 165 cranks, perfect. But being a road bike crank set, it's 5 times 110 BCD, like road bike compact BCD. And so obviously my 4 times 104s wouldn't fit on it. And I looked online and it was really hard to find one by chainrings that were 5 by 110 until I found this company, the Stone Design Workshop, who make these. They make them in-house, custom CNC'd, and yeah, so they have so many options for different BCDs, like BCDs you've never heard of, and so many different sizes and so many different customization options, and you can buy them in the West on AliExpress. Like I'll put a link down below. Bonus. Yeah, and I've been using them. I've been using this on this commuter for like 3 months now. Absolutely no problem. But I also I bought some other stuff just for giggles as well. So this is one of the traditional 4 by 104 mountain bike things. 38 tooth. Let me zoom in and show you some of because I think the CNC is great. Let's get some focus. Yeah, no, like the CNC is amazing. Obviously, the wide, narrow teeth to stop your chain dropping. I've been using this for 3 months. No chain drops yet. I don't think there ever will be a chain drop, especially as I have my my current setup with a chain guard and stuff. But yeah, this thing's great. Laser etching. You can have custom logos and stuff. They say also they won't put on any other company's logos. They're a pretty cool company. They got ethics, they got morals. But yeah, I love all the CNCing of these lips here and stuff. Like super nice looking thing. I think it looks like art. And then just look at this guy. Like wow. So yeah, you can see it's slightly oval. Let me zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. So yeah, it's an oval setup. Its BCD is also 5 times 110. So road bike, I'm gonna throw this on my road bike one day for a laugh. I tried to throw it on my mountain bike, but it's so big it catches on the rear chainstays. So yeah, be careful if you buy something too big that it might just catch on your bike. But yeah, I love the pink color. Some of you know my road bike is bright pink, so I'm looking forward to throwing this on my road bike and giving it a try. Super light, super light. What have we got here? Like aluminium 7075 T651. Maybe means something to someone, but to me, it's just very light aluminium. And yeah, obviously they have all of the different holes, so you can adjust the angle of the oval in regards to your pedal stroke, so you can make sure that you're getting most of the power when you need it. But yeah, super, super cool. Yeah, I'm really happy with this company. They helped me solve my problem. Like I say, they have a whole bunch of weird different BCDs. They also do like mountain bike cranks. I'm not a mountain bike guy, but some mountain bike cranks, the chain rings just mount straight onto the cranks without a spider. They've got all that stuff. I'll throw some pictures in the video so you know what I'm talking about. And stuff like the Cannondale, some of the Cannondale cranks, they don't have spiders also, they just have the chain rings that go straight onto the cranks. They do chain rings for them. So all of their stuff at the moment is all this wide narrow. They only do wide narrow chain rings, you know, for your one by drivetrains. I don't know if they're going to branch out and start doing multi-speed stuff, but if they do, I'll definitely buy the stuff, because super pleased. They're cheap, it's great craftsmanship, it's a cool company. So yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know about them. Stone Design Workshop, you guys check them out. They also manufacture their own chainring bolts. So these ones are 7075 aluminium, super light. But being aluminium, they're a little soft. I actually messed up when I was installing one without a torque wrench, and yeah, so the inside is a Torx screw, so obviously harder to round, but still, me being a bit gorilla fisted, I actually managed to round one. But they do also have like these ones, also manufactured themselves, the chrome, what's it called? Chrome moly? I always forget what this stuff's called. Yeah, that stuff. Much harder, a little bit heavier, but you know, depends on your application. In hindsight, this being my commuter bike, I should have just used the standard steel ones. Yeah. So, but yeah, they also manufacture their own chainring bolts, and my chainrings came with chainring bolts for free. So yay, winning. Free stuff's good. And finally, you know, it's not a China cycling video if we don't get the scales out. So previously, like I'm not a mountain bike guy, as I say, but in China, these guys are usually the kings. A company called Gear King, they're the kings, get it? So I have this huge one, which is a 44 tooth for when I'm doing mountain bike races. And then when I'm usually just commuting, I have this tiny one, this 34. Anyway, so these guys are like the standard for cheap one by chain rings in China. So this is a 34 in 4x104 BCD, and it's hard to see the weight there, but you'll have to trust me. It says yeah, 58.6. So 58.6 for this guy. And then let's bring in the stone one. So it's even bigger. This one, the one just was 34. This one's a 38, so 40 is bigger. So it should be heavier. But let me spin it so you can see maybe. But 58.3. So 40 is bigger and exactly the same weight in the same BCD. So yeah, totally recommend Stone. Stiffness, you know, I can't really measure stiffness for you, but I've been running this guy for a few months, like I said, and you know, I can't notice any flex. You know, the chain doesn't rub inside the chain catcher when I put power down or anything, so I assume nothing is flexing. But yeah, just recommending them to you. Stone Design Workshop. If you're trying to set up a one-by system on a bike that didn't come with a one-by system, or you got some strange combination of cranks, check them out. See if they've got a chainring that can sort your problem. Maybe you can buy a giant 58 60 tooth chainring. See if you can spin it. But yeah, that's another China cycling video done. Let me know if you've got any questions, any comments. You can click to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll try to bring you some more videos about these companies that maybe you guys haven't heard of. Until next time, China Cycling out.